Imagine a busy warehouse where every second counts and security is everything. Or a hospital where you can't afford to miss any alert. These aren't small mistakes. They're business risks that can lead to compliance breaches and process inefficiencies. That's why controlling what users can access on a device is critical. With the Settings Manager app in SOTI MobiControl, you can enforce system-level settings selectively on your company devices when they are locked down. For example, administrators can allow Wi-Fi changes so staff stay connected, while disabling Bluetooth and network changes to maintain compliance and security control. First, you need to create an application policy to deploy the app. This app policy enables you to distribute the application to your devices in a way that suits your device type or business function. Once the app is deployed, you can then control how it behaves using profiles. Now, let's take a look at how to configure the Settings Manager app in SOTI MobiControl. Start by creating the app policy. From the main menu, open Policies. Then, go to Apps. To create a new app policy, click the plus sign. Select the device family and choose the type under the selected family. Provide a clear, descriptive name for your policy and add a description if needed. Next, go to Apps and add a new app. Choose SOTI One Apps as the source. Click Next and select Settings Manager. The app policies allow you to configure how the app is installed and enable you to configure the app by setting installation options, managed app config, permissions, and scripts. Choose suggested or mandatory deployment and enable Launch App after installation if needed. For advanced settings, use Managed App Config. Set permissions to allow, deny, or user-defined, and customize features like camera access. Add pre- or post-install scripts for setup and refine them under Manage Scripts. Once everything is set, click Save, then save and assign to your device groups. Now, let's move on to the next step, creating a profile that controls access and fine-tune settings for the Settings Manager app, ensuring seamless operations across your organization. Devices aren't used the same way everywhere. A warehouse, a logistics hub, and a retail store all have different needs. Some settings should stay consistent, others can be user-defined, and a few must remain completely locked down. The challenge? On a normal Android device, users have full control over everything, which can lead to misconfigurations, security gaps, and compliance risks. With Settings Manager, you have precise control over what users can access, even in lockdown mode, so you maintain security without slowing down productivity. From the main menu, go to Profiles, add a new profile, and choose your platform and device type. Give your profile a meaningful name and description so it's easy to identify later. Next, move to the Configurations tab and add a new Settings Manager configuration. Settings Manager is usually configured alongside the lockdown and authentication configurations. This is where you decide exactly which settings users can change when the device is locked down. For example, you might allow display adjustments so workers can brighten the screen in outdoor conditions, such as field technicians inspecting equipment in bright sunlight, or dim it to conserve battery during long shifts. You can also enable sound settings, letting staff lower the volume in quiet zones like hospital wards or turn it up in noisy environments like retail stockrooms, while still giving you the option to lock these settings if a consistent experience is required. Wi-Fi access is essential for employees who move between warehouse floors, but you can restrict it if switching networks disrupts critical apps. Bluetooth can stay enabled if your team relies on scanners or headsets, or you can disable it completely for tighter security. Time zone changes are helpful for mobile teams moving across regions, but you can restrict them to prevent unnecessary tampering. And you can leave APN settings open if your users rely on carrier hotspots. But if your devices run with enterprise SIMs, it's best to lock this down. Device security controls give you flexibility. You can let users change their screen lock while still enforcing corporate rules, or you can lock everything down for stricter compliance. Once you've fine-tuned these settings, save the profile and assign it to your devices. On the device, you'll notice that the allowed settings appear instantly once the profile is applied. From here, the user can adjust only the settings that the admin has enabled in the Settings Manager configuration. And that's it! With the Settings Manager app in SOTI MobiControl, you can control what users can configure, keeping every device secure, compliant, and ready for action. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips and updates.